I never really liked that song.
Friends, y'all. I haven't heard it in a long time.
Or please don't you ever feel like you're less than fucking perfect. You know that one?
Oh yeah,
The song
Yeah.
sucks.
yeah. I feel like I don't like most of her songs.
And what's funny is every time like an older woman at karaoke wants to sing that song, I can't help but laugh. Like I don't know why, maybe it means something like personally to them. That's why they're singing it because maybe they felt bad like that before, but it's hilarious to me.
Yeah.
You just say no. Like, no, we don't have that one
Can
anymore.
I sing Perfect by Pink? Yeah, no. No, but it says here on your website you have it. No, we don't. I took it out personally myself. I saw you walking up. I knew what you were gonna say. Those were the days, huh?
Are you missing karaoke, Justin?
That was so
Yeah.
long ago.
I am. I wasn't missing it for, let's see, it's been 6 months. I wasn't missing it for about 4 months, 5 months.
Yeah.
Just recently, I'm like, I like staying home. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it.
Yeah,
I'm ready to get back out there and be in the world.
and show the world what you have to offer.
Show them what I'm made of.
Yeah,
They'll regret ever putting me in a quarantine. Like
no one puts Justin in a
imagine
quarantine.
somebody taking quarantine like personally. Like, oh, they're doing this to me on purpose.
Oh yeah,
This
Some
is
people
all
think like that,
construed.
for sure.
Yeah, probably not me.
yet.
Not yet. Yeah. But yeah, I miss it. I miss even like the guys who I wouldn't like. We had this one guy who would come in and he would get drunk on like one beer.
Yeah.
And I wasn't like fully aware until I was an adult that alcoholics get drunk super quick, which I have a friend who's an alcoholic, but like 2 or 3 beers, he's drunk already.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like alcoholic would take a way longer
Mm-mm.
because probably they're just always hammered. There's
Yeah,
always
like-
alcohol in their system.
It's weird, but that's how it is. Maybe I'm wrong, but in my experience with the one alcoholic guy I know, he would get drunk super quick.
Maybe
Every
he
time.
like pounds a bottle of vodka before he shows up, so he
No.
gets liquid courage.
only would drink beer.
Huh?
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Now I have
What
to
does he
look it
sing?
up. No. That was a friend of mine. But this other guy, what he would sing, no
Yeah.
matter the time of year, he would sing "You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch,"
Hell yeah, dude. My kind of guy.
This guy's awesome.
and he'd walk from like table to table and try to get people to sing with him. But he's like 45 and gross,
The coolest.
I guess. So no one wanted to sing with him. You do that, and he didn't do a bad job with that. His voice, since you just got to do like a deep voice, and he could do that.
You're a mean one.
Um, And then he would do "The Devil Went Down to Georgia," which he couldn't do
Yeah. He just didn't
Like,
have the skills.
ever, and he probably did it more than we have a count on our thing. He did this on more than 30 times, and he probably would get 10% of the lyrics right.
Really?
Yeah. He
I
would
mean,
get,
that's a
"Devil Went Down to Georgia." He was looking for a soul to steal, and that's about it.
and yeah, okay, it's a pretty fast song to sing. You gotta definitely know the words.
Yeah. And that's another one. He would just walk around and try to get people to sing it with him, and no one would. And then one time he came in and he was already hammered and he fell down and he like broke his face up real good. And the next time he came in, he had a massive bandage on his nose.
Oh shit.
Oh,
The guy-
chaos!
Mess.
Karaoke chaos.
Do
I was watching-
alcoholics get drunk faster? This is from Quora.com. Yes. Yes, they do.
Huh?
Someone
I
else
had no
says-
idea.
Another answer says absolutely not. So
And so it's either yes or definitely no.
Oh, okay, so that was Quora, which anyone can answer.
Yeah.
there is this other website called HAMS, Harm Reduction for Alcohol. And I guess there's such a thing called reverse tolerance. So you damage your liver so much that
Oh, it can't like function.
right. So you do
Really?
get drunk quicker.
That makes sense.
Reverse tolerance occurs when a heavy drinker develops liver damage and the liver no longer produces as great a quantity of the enzymes needed to break down alcohol in the body as it did before. That's sad.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah, your liver just gave up on it. Your liver's like, all right, fine,
Yeah.
get drunk. I don't even care anymore.
Yeah. That is
It's cheaper to drink, cheaper to get drunk, for sure.
yeah.
So you're
You
saving
probably-
money.
Take a shot or two and you're good. Yeah, but they're alcoholics and they don't know that, so they just keep drinking anyway. They're hammered after 2 PBRs, but hey, I got a 24 rack, so what's stopping me?
So we're finishing it. Yeah.
Yeah. That's I used to be able to, in my prime, go 12, 13 beers before feeling buzzed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I was a 10 beers would start my night.
Yeah, exactly. You'd get yourself like your own.
Yeah.
12
Say I'm around.
Right.
I'm around there,
Yeah. So,
and then and then you're ready to go.
but now it's like, yeah, two beers and I'm buzzed. Not
Oh.
because I'm an alcoholic, because I stopped drinking.
Yeah,
Because-
same.
Because Justin was googling this for himself.
Yeah. How
I
to
have
stop
a
drinking
friend.
immediately. Yeah. I have a friend. You guys don't know him. He went to another school.
This is just a reverse intervention. He's trying to get us to intervene.
Yeah. This is my not so subtle cry for help.
Yeah, a little video intervention.
Yeah.
Guys, please call
That's
me.
Is that
what is-
happening now? Are people doing interventions over FaceTime or
They
Zoom?
have to.
I mean, I guess it would
assume.
have to be that way.
Yeah, but
Or maybe I bet they're happening less because
How you
can't
gonna know?
nobody really sees the guy being like a heroin addict.
I mean, and how that guy isn't going to be really willing to participate either. I'd think.
Yeah, he could just
Yeah,
click hang up.
Yeah.
I mean, he just doesn't like he has to go out of his
We're all
way
here
to
because we
put
love
it,
you. All right, I gotta go.
the log. All right, here's the login password.
Yeah, all right. The password is Justin's a drug addict. Just ignore that. It has nothing to do with what we're doing.
Yeah, that's rough. I bet interventions are way down.
Have you ever been to an intervention?
Haven't. I've watched the show a lot though.
Yeah,
I never even watched the
video.
show. I just know the one of that the black guy crying.
Oh yeah.
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 That's funny.
See, the one that I think of mostly when I think of that show is the girl that was addicted to like computer cleaner. Like that
She's
was
just
yeah.
huffing. Yeah.
yeah, and like in the commercial they showed her and she takes a huge inhale of the air duster. It's like
Yeah.
it feels like I'm walking on sunshine.
That sounds pretty cool.
But, I mean, there's gotta be some. I didn't know that it was something that you could do. I didn't know
You
that
never
it was
heard
a
about
substance.
huffing duster?
Well, I did after that. That was until then I didn't know about it.
Yeah, you
But
can't
that was a
even-
while ago.
If you go to try and buy duster,
Yeah.
they card you. At like,
Really?
Walmart. Yeah, I got carded at Walmart to buy. I was like, I have to clean out my computer, and they're like carding me. I'm like, what? Yeah, it's because
What's the legal age to buy a computer duster?
18. You gotta be 18.
Really?
Yeah.
At least they're not like they're keeping the high school kids not addicted to it.
I guess.
How about you just don't make air dusters so fun to do? Companies,
Yeah, true.
just make it air.
Then they
I've
just
never
drink.
done it. I've seen some people do it, and within seconds they're like, on the ground.
It's
having,
literally-
having a good time.
It's the fastest way to brain damage. It's literally
Exactly,
like
yeah.
direct brain damage.
Yeah,
They're on the ground
yeah.
having
Because
a good time.
I think it's almost like you feel like things have like slowed down, like you're in slow motion. Like
I don't know.
yeah, he just like collapsed on the stairs, and then 5 minutes later he's like, "All right, that was cool." It's like I would
That's
like,
crazy.
never do that. I would never do salvia.
Oh yeah, fuck that. It
I
kind of
don't
reminds
even
me.
really know what that
Do
is.
you remember that game where like you basically suffocate someone. Like, they stand against
Oh,
the wall
I
and you
have-
press on their chest.
I have done that. No, we did it
Oh.
like when you push on the sides of your neck.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah,
you take like 15 breaths real quick,
yeah, deep.
and then somebody like holds their hands on the side of your neck, and you just pass out.
This was like a middle school party game.
I
in
did
Woodstock.
do that one time, yeah, and it was really
I've
weird. I was
heard of
thinking about it the other day, and yeah, it was real weird. I did it, and I was standing up, and the next thing I remember, I was laying on the ground. It was just like it wasn't even like it was like
Yeah.
I just blacked out for
Yeah,
a
you
second.
literally make yourself. You deprive your brain of oxygen. That's what it is.
Yeah, it
Just
wasn't the
gets
most
that.
fun.
They're
thing to
older
do.
siblings or something.
This was older kids at school, but yeah.
Yeah, I
never
don't
did.
remember. It was just a girl I was neighbors with. She like we were over at her house for a birthday party, and we were in the basement. Like all the kids were in the basement, and like she was like, "Oh yeah, let's play this game that I heard about." I don't remember if she had an older sibling or not, but
What was the name of the game?
I honestly don't remember what it was called. But she
Pass out and hit your head on the basement concrete.
Basically-
Go to the
basically,
hospital.
That was
Mhm.
it.
Give yourself CTE.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, CTE's nuts, too.
Yeah, it is.
And the worst thing is that you can't even test for it while the people are alive.
Do you think you have CTE, Tom?
No, I never really had concussions.
You never
I
got any?
gave them out.
Yeah,
You never had a concussion
Yeah.
before?
Uh-uh.
I have, for sure.
Yeah, I definitely have from football.
There are definitely two hits that I remember where I was like, oh man, where I like actually saw stars, but I never had headaches or anything. I don't think it was a concussion.
The two that I know I got, both in football. One when I was probably in 6th grade. This kid on the other team was like 2 years older. I'm not sure, and this was just a scrimmage. I'm not sure why we were playing each other because he was older anyway. But he just laid me out, and helmet to helmet, and I just remember just like going like blacking out for a second and just being like, ugh. And then the other time, I think I said before, where I was just standing on the sideline and this kid on my team in full pads, I had nothing on, like no helmet.
Yeah.
He just charged me and headbutted me.
Why?
Helmet to no helmet.
Why?
I don't know.
Was he celebrating something or what?
He was in
Because
fourth grade at the
that's
time.
annoying.
I was in 5th grade, and like I blacked out for a second, came to, and he was like crying. He's like, "I'm so sorry. I don't know why I did that." I'm like, those are probably my only 2 concussions. I had a friend that would fake concussions sometimes.
Oh,
purely
he just hated playing, and I mean it's easy to
No,
fake.
no, no.
You can just...
This wasn't even during football. This was purely for attention. One time, we were. He's still a dear friend of mine to this day, but I don't think he listens to this. I think it was freshman year or something. We were playing soccer outside, and he slipped and fell, and everyone saw it happen. He didn't like fall hard, but he immediately got up. Was like, "Oh, I have a concussion," So
Oh, gotcha.
first red flag, and then the teacher's like, "All right, someone take him to the nurse." And since we were friends, I was walking with him, and the whole time he's just going like, and it's just like wobbling, like hand on his
Yeah.
head, and like stumbling into things. I'm like, I don't think this is how concussion works, but I'll take you to the nurse. But yeah, he did that on more than one occasion.
Do you think maybe he's a hypochondriac?
No, because there hasn't been anything else like that. It was just like the few
Just
times he did it
Yeah.
just for a concussion.
Or he just learned about what concussion, like when George has a heart attack in Seinfeld.
Yeah.
He just
yeah.
found out about what concussions were. He's like, I want one of those. Yeah, no, I don't think I never really got hurt. I dislocated my shoulder, both of them. That's horrible. They still pop out.
Damn.
But no,
And
yeah,
you
CT is
push
rough.
it back in. You
Yeah,
reattach
It didn't hurt at all. Like I remember in the game, it did not hurt at all. I just like kind of popped it back in and kept going. And then like 4 hours after the game, I couldn't move. It hurt so bad.
Yeah, you have so much adrenaline, you can't feel it.
Oh, it's horrible.
So what happens when it pops out now? Does it still hurt when you pop?
No, it
back
doesn't
in?
like all. It just like no, it doesn't really pop out. It just kind of like jolt, like shifts a little bit, but it doesn't
Okay.
actually pop out anymore.
And it doesn't hurt.
And it doesn't. No, it doesn't hurt. It just like that shouldn't be like that.
Right.
like, well, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
You live, you learn.
Yeah.
Is that,
Alanis
is that a
Morissette.
Joni? Is that a Joni? Oh yeah, Alanis Morissette. Why
Don't
not
you
thinking
besmirch
Joni
Alanis
Mitchell?
Morissette's name with Joni Mitchell, okay?
Everyone says that her album Jagged Little Pill is so good, but I haven't ever listened to it. I just listened to the hits off it, you know? Have you
That's the
listened
thing
to
is
the
all
whole
the songs off of it are hits.
Well, not the whole.
90% of it
Album.
is hits. They were all radio singles, almost all of them. I'm going to pull it up.
Oh, buddy, I'm
That's
ahead
great.
of you. Alanis Morissette.
You live, you
Jagged
learn.
Little Pill. All I Really Want. Don't know it. You Ought to
Mhm.
Know. Obviously hit.
Hand in
Perfect.
my pocket.
Don't know it. Hand in my pocket.
And the other
hit.
one is
You Learn. Head Over Feet.
Head Over
Ironic.
Ironic. Yeah.
what a jam!
Like,
She
half
just
the-
came out with it.
Half the album is
Yeah.
literally hits.
Yeah. What's the other
I
half? like?
love
That could be dog shit.
Alanis. Yeah,
We'll never know for sure.
yeah, but a 50% hit
'Cause we'll
rate
never
is
listen
pretty
to it.
good.
Yeah. I'll give her that. It's pretty good.
You rarely
Five-
like you like two
Massive
hits is
hits.
pretty good.
Yeah.
You
Even
know,
think
I was thinking. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, like, even think about, like, Kanye albums or shit like that people rave about, or what any major hip-hop album, they're like, oh, this album's so good. It has, like, one or two hits on it.
Yeah,
No,
At
his
least-
albums. All of his albums have more than 2 hits.
Kanye albums are pretty good, but yeah,
I would.
like
give it to
Joni
you,
Mitchell
not
albums
looking
have
at that.
0 hits on them,
Negative
and
hits.
somehow they're highly praised.
The
just-
Spotify desktop is the worst app of all time.
Oh, it's trash. It's absolute garbage. I use
I don't
the web
understand
player.
how it can be so bad. Yeah, the web player probably is better. I keep typing in Kanye West, and Alanis Morissette keeps coming up.
I'm thinking of making the switch to Spotify from Apple Music, but I just don't see
No,
why.
don't do it, because you're the last person on Apple Music. You know, if you go,
So if
your whole
I- if
system's
I
The whole
leave-
thing, yeah, it collapsed.
All right, good. I'm
banking
staying.
on you.
That's all I needed to stay.
All right, Kanye's discography: The College Dropout, hit All Falls Down, hit Jesus Walks, New Workout Plan,
Oh,
Slow
Jam.
Jams. I mean, so
It's
Through the
4
Wire.
That was a great album though.
Yeah,
But still,
that had a bunch of
5 out
hits.
of 21 tracks.
well,
School
your
Spirit.
whole point was they don't have more than like one. Late
No,
registration.
I said around 2.
Late registration. Touch the Sky. Hit. Gold Digger. Hit.
I'm waiting.
Here's the thing. I'm such a big Kanye fan. I think all of these are hits. I'm not sure what other ones were hits.
That's
Heard
what
Him
I'm
Say. Was that a hit?
Which one? Heard him say? No, I've
I don't
never
know.
heard that song.
Yes, you have. Come on.
Yeah,
Him and Adam Levine from Maroon 5.
yeah,
Oh, then definitely a hit.
No.
Yeah, it was a hit.
I've never heard this song on the radio.
and I heard him say,
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that song was a,
for sure. I've heard
Yeah.
that. So they played it on the radio all the time. Eddie and Jobo.
yeah. Then Graduation, my least favorite album of his. Stronger was a hit. Good Life was a hit. Can't Tell Me Nothing was a hit. Flashing Lights was a hit. Homecoming was a hit.
All right, yeah, that's fair.
Well, Kanye. Okay, but Kanye's tough. Kanye's
Well,
a different. Like he's
I
got
was
jams.
gonna say you don't see too many one-hit wonders nowadays, because if you have one song that does well, you get a shot at a second.
True. Yeah.
Yeah,
Try
unless
to
the
think,
second
of, try to think of
sucks.
a one-hit wonder from like these last 10 years or so. It's
Carly
hard.
Rae Jepsen.
Not a one-hit wonder.
Does she have more than one song?
Yeah, with the guy
I only
from
know
the guy
of-
from Owl City.
Oh yeah, she did, and
It's
also
always a
she.
good time.
That's right. Why
And on
did she
top
get
of that, like her albums are like critically acclaimed.
Do you
So-
think the difference
Really?
is because the hit goes so much more viral now and it generates so much more revenue just from like YouTube views and
Yeah.
shit like that?
I
That
think
that's why
that's
they
a
get a
massive
second
reason.
chance.
Yeah,
Probably. Oh yeah, I could see that.
And if you make a hit song, you know, a lot of them they're like using like, you know, Vine or TikToks, you know, like little
Yeah.
clips, and then that, yeah. So it's much easier to.
A different world.
It is. It's easier. Anyone can really make a hit song nowadays.
That's true.
We should do it.
Nah,
Try
I
it
don't
out.
need to. I don't need to do it.
That could
It'd
be
be
the
could
thing.
do
so
it, but
sick.
I don't
It would
need
be so awesome to start a boy band, us three. We'll just be like, that'd be so fun. We tour the country.
Well, the first thing about being in a boy band is like you got to be hot, and
We're getting there. We're like we got dad body.
yeah, none of us
Band.
are in good shape. So
Well, no. Once we start learning the choreography, we'll be so good. We'll be all rocking six packs, touring the country.
who's the gay one of the group? You got to have one gay.
Definitely Tom.
Well, we need 2 more people. It can't just be us 3.
Yeah, that's
No way. I'm the heartthrob.
I have a son. I'm a proven heterosexual male.
yeah, that's true. No one can doubt Anthony's hetero-ness. Because
Yeah, but that's gonna- no, but
definitely
that's
what
gonna be-
straight people do. I'm not gay. I have a son. I had sex.
Procreated once.
But see, that's gonna be that'll be a good part to the band because Anthony will be like all the girls that want to settle down. They'll all have the crush on Anthony. Like, oh, look at how he's a family man, but yet in a boy band playing hits.
In a boy band of guys in their 30s.
We're a man band.
That's what I
right?
thought you were gonna. That's what I thought you were gonna say when you said you got to be or good looking. I thought you were gonna say first thing about being a boy band is you got to be a boy. Is what-
I thought of this like years ago. I've always had a really good name for a boy band. It's Star 69. Isn't
Why-
that perfect?
Yeah.
That's so money.
Yeah.
It gives away our age in this right away.
Yep.
Like you know that we're a little bit older boys.
Yeah. We're
I
coming
feel
for
like
your
we got to
nostalgia.
start one.
Yeah, but all right. Let's here, Tom. Do us a favor. Sing something. Let's see what you got. You're definitely gonna be the baritone of the group.
Okay, I like that.
Go ahead. Give me.
I'm trying to.
Some "Kiss from a Rose" by Seal.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You couldn't have picked a better song.
Keep going.
Ba-da-da-da-da.
Don't do that part.
Da-da-da. I'm
Acapella
working
boy
into
band.
it, and you can't just jump into the song. It's a process. There used to be a grain tower alone on the sea. If I'm baritoning,
All right. If I can be honest, you're out of the band. Like,
no way.
I've heard enough. You can be like our pedophile.
Why are you
manager
the
or
Why are you
something.
the auditor? Oh, all right. I'll be like the Tom Hanks
Tom Hanks?
What?
Where are you getting Tom Hanks?
in that thing you do.
Never saw it.
that's a deep reference pull. I didn't
That's
know that.
such a good movie.
Is he like a manager of music?
Oh, I'm not even giving anything away. You got to watch this movie. I think it's on HBO Max right now. It's so good.
Who else?
The
is in it?
Oneaters.
Is it from the 80s?
It's a 96
I think it's from
American
it's from the
comedy.
90s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
1996.
Right after Forrest Gump.
Liv Tyler, Steve Zahn.
Oh yeah,
Steve
Liv Tyler
Zahn.
is it? Yeah, Steve
I always
Zahn's
liked
great in
Steve
it.
Zahn.
Steve Zahn's great in it.
Who else? You say Mary Tyler Moore?
No, Liv Tyler.
Liv Tyler Moore.
Liv Tyler Moore, yeah.
Okay.
Everett Scott, Jonathan Shate,
Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
no JTT,
Damn.
but you got Tak Fujimoto on the cinematography.
Tack?
Yeah, classic
boy.
Tak,
Oh yeah.
This attack.
edited by Richard Chu.
Okay, I'm seeing a pattern.
Yeah, who else? What do we got going on? The budget was 26 million and box office 34.5 million. Seems
That's
worth
not
it.
very good.
But it's such a good movie.
Is it comedy?
Yeah, it's about a band of one-hit wonders. It perfectly ties into our conversation.
I do like T. Hanks, so maybe I'll check it out.
I love the GIF it says T period Hanks and it's just him waving and he covers the period. but it says thanks. It's a great gift.
You said it was on HBO Max, Tommy?
Pretty sure it's on HBO Max right now.
Wow.
It was, at least. 'Cause I told my uncle that he had to watch it.
Did he?
No, he did not watch it.
How often do you talk to your uncle?
All the time.
That's so weird to me.
Well, he's got a band too with my brother.
Oh yeah, that's the wristband that you wear.
Yeah,
The down.
they're the Whatnots. That's why I told them to watch it.
Nice.
But he definitely did not watch it.
How many uncles do you have?
On my dad's side, well, actually, 6 uncles. 6 brothers. My dad has 6 brothers, 3 sisters, and then 7 uncles.
And how often do you talk to all of those uncles?
Pretty often.
Okay.
Um,
I got 6
David?
uncles. I talk to them at Christmas. About it. And if I'm ever home for like a family party or something, but yeah.
If you're ever home for like 2 weeks before Christmas.
Yeah. Well, no, I wouldn't see them. I only see them on Christmas, and I used to see them all the time because you have all these cousins and you go to all these birthday parties, but no one does that anymore.
Well, you're pretty far away. At the beginning
but
of
they
this
don't have birthday
quarantine.
parties anymore either. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, we still all do birthday parties. I feel like my family's kind of given up on that because it's fun to get together and have a good time.
Do you bring gifts for the person whose birthday it is?
No. It's just like you go to Barnaby's, get some pizza, hang out.
Okay, that's fine.
Or have a barbecue.
Anna's cousins, they still celebrate birthdays, and she thinks that they're in it for like the gifts because they still bring gifts. Like her cousin is having a birthday and she's turning 19, and they have such a big family, and if they all bring her $50-$100, she's making bank.
Yeah.
That's
smart.
nice. Oh, if I'm that 19-year-old, I'm having a birthday twice a year.
Yeah, half birthday.
Yeah.
I'm graduating
This is a
again.
smart way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, you just get together, have like a barbecue in the yard, watch a game.
I guess
It's really more of a hangout.
That's fine.
Yeah.
As long as no gifts are being exchanged.
I mean, sometimes you'll get a card, but I don't think there's really money in it, unless it's a kid. Like, if you go to the kids' birthdays, you got to give them stuff, but...
Yeah. I should have put on the AC in here. I am getting warm quickly.
Getting a little toasty? Is it hot out right now? I got a new AC, and it's so nice. It's so
84
awesome.
degrees.
84?
Yeah, it's not bad. But
your
I
place
got
does
the
get
sun.
hot pretty quick.
Yeah.
You got big windows.
Yeah. So, oh well.
Big
I got a
windows,
new
big dick.
AC. It's so nice. Yeah, you know what they say about big windows.
What?
I can't tell you.
Just text me, dude. Because I gotta know.
Big curtains. Oh.
That's true. We do have big curtains. But
Yeah, I've got like the flapper blinds. I'm so pumped about this AC unit though, because mine was too small for my apartment, so it would always be running, and it would never be cold enough in here.
Paying for it?
No, because my apartment didn't even come with an air conditioner.
Right, neither did mine. And then I told my landlord, "Hey, we need AC." Then he gave us 2 portable units.
I mean, that's pretty awesome. I don't think my landlord would do that.
I think they might
You gotta
have
ask.
to.
Yeah, I think they legally have to.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it's too late now. I've already got it.
Well, no. Then you say, "Hey, I bought this AC. Here's how much it costs. I'll be
Give
taking
me
it off my
money
rent."
back.
Yeah.
No, you just take.
I mean, I'll try it out. That would be really nice.
Will you actually try it out?
Yeah, I just got to email because there's a building manager who does literally nothing. I don't know what his job is, but he is useless. And then there's another guy who's like runs the building, so he's the guy I got to get in touch with. One time I locked my keys in my apartment, and I went to it was like right after I moved in, and I went to this building manager, assuming he would do something. He's like, "Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Good luck."
And he lives in the complex.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Yeah,
have
he
keys
lives-
or anything like that.
That's what I thought. I thought he would have like an extra key or something, or like have a number to a guy. He's like, "Yeah, I don't I don't know how you're gonna get back in.
At
talk to
different
you.
times of me living here, my landlord's given me keys for the next apartment over and the next one, and he just never collected them, so I still have them. I could break into their houses anytime.
Have people moved in to to the place next door?
Oh yeah, they're both occupied.
Nice.
Our one neighbor,
Ever since ever since your naked neighbor who burned down the place.
he did burn the place up good. Only his place. Thank God, dude.
And
That
then
was
you went
so
to
crazy.
jail. I remember you called me. You're like, "This guy is standing on the ledge naked right now."
Yeah, yeah.
What?
We were on a Discord call.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just out there, second story, dick out in the wind, taking
Face in the school.
face into school where there are children 9 times out of 10. But luckily, this was in the summer.
This was one of the times out of 10 there weren't.
Yeah, I'm sure he just did a bunch of meth and just like, all right, I'm just gonna enjoy the rest of my day.
He did not enjoy the rest of his day, based on
now,
what I've
I
heard
don't
about
know.
the rest of his day.
I've looked him up. Like he had this is when he moved in here. He had a job at like Budweiser,
Oh.
and yeah, and he was married to this other guy, Christian. And
Oh yeah,
his
they
hu-
live together. Yeah.
His husband moved out within like 2 months of them living there. He was gone.
Oh
then
really?
yeah, probably because of the guy's drug problem.
Yeah,
And then
He was actually
left.
doing meth.
Yes,
straight up.
Wow.
he was having guys come over, and they would do meth together. They'd have like meth orgies, because I saw dildos in there.
I saw dildos and meth,
I
so
didn't
that
see
had
that.
to be.
You could probably
That's not
smell
a
the
joke.
meth.
I saw dildos inside the
Jeez.
guy's apartment. This was after the fire, after he had been taken out, and I took a video. I went in there and I surveyed the damage.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was messed up. His
Wait, you
like
never
bedroom.
saw that? He never sent that to you, Tom?
No.
Oh yeah,
The
it's
one of you
nuts.
like looking at it. No.
Yeah, his bedroom. Like you walk in there, you look up, and it's just like open sky. It like
Yeah.
burned the entire
Through the
ceiling.
roof.
Yeah,
They're
Oh my
It's-
god.
lucky the whole building didn't catch on fire.
Wow.
He's lucky he's alive. I can't believe
Yeah.
he's alive. But yeah,
That's crazy. Did he have a meth lab or no? Just was
no, he probably just
being
fell
an
asleep
idiot.
cooking
Yeah.
it.
Wow. That's
And then
crazy.
When he was out of the hospital like a month later and just like on the streets, he kept coming back to our place because this is like in his head, this is where he still lives.
Yeah.
And the first time I saw him, you could see him from like a half mile away, all the burns on his arms. Like he's scarred now from that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I hope he gets his shit together.
Well, that's sad.
Yeah. Intervention on him.
How does he? Yeah. How does he do a video intervention? I feel like he doesn't have a camera or computer.
But my neighbor still like checks up on him. Like he'll just Google his name. He's been arrested like 3-4 times since.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
So he just went downhill. So did his husband leave him? I guess probably. Then he got depressed
yeah.
and started doing drugs.
Yeah, probably. He probably did drugs before we met him. And then
The husband probably found out.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
See ya.
Skip town.
Adios. Yeah.
Well, that's sad.
Yeah.
At least he's not your neighbor anymore, though.
That's true. That's
Do you have more normal people living there that aren't going to burn down your window?
Well, the
Probably.
one people are people that I recruited from Illinois. They moved here. I didn't
Nice.
know them, but they went to my high school and they got a job at like the local hospital. So I'm like, oh,
All
very
right.
close. So they've been there for a couple years, and then we've had a new neighbor in apartment 6 for like a year now, and she just stomps. She stomps and she screams when she's like, you can hear her walking from so far away. And now that we have a dog, it barks every time. And she's literally like walking as hard as she can.
But you're on the, you don't have anyone above you. Is she next to you? Like right next to you?
Yeah, she's next. I mean, we only hear her walking when she like leaves the house, and she's usually on the phone, and she is just yelling into the phone all the time, like her normal conversations at 10. And actually, what's funny, I just saw her for the first time for like, since she moved in like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, really? Okay.
I'd never had any contact with her before, and now
she
because
just
I'm
moved
taking
in?
No, she's been there for like a year. I just never saw her until a few weeks ago.
Damn.
It's
And now
so
that I'm taking
weird
out the
about
dog
out here.
regularly, I'm seeing her.
Yeah,
But yeah.
I feel like that's weird about LA. Like I don't know any.
You know
I know
anyone?
I know a couple of people in my building who are actually real cool guys. But my next door guy, I don't think I've said one word to. I've been here for 3 years. Or these like the two
Do you
guys
know
across
his
the way.
name? Just
Nope.
by like his Amazon
I,
package?
I know what. No, I don't even know his name. I know what he looks like, and I know what he drives. And we've passed each other, but he's either always on the phone or like looking busy. He looks like a busy guy who doesn't want to be
Is he
bothered.
older?
No, probably like maybe a little bit older, but not much.
Does he live by himself?
Yeah,
When you pass him, do you give him the head nod?
yeah. I try to be friendly, but a lot of times he just straight up ignores me.
He doesn't want to be your friend. He probably hears you yelling late at night.
At Call of Duty.
Yeah, or it's 4 a.m, you're passed out, and Back to the Future 2 is on full blast.
Now, if it's 4 a.m, it'll be I'll be just starting 3.
Anthony, do you know the people living next to you? Obviously, your place is a little more intimate.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we technically have 2 different sets of neighbors that live on the same lot. So we have the people right next to us in the same house. I live in like a split. It's like a duplex, and then in the backyard, there's a whole separate house, but we're separate. We're blocked off by a fence, and you have to go up like a long driveway. But yeah, I know the guy in the back because he's been here since I moved in, like 7 years ago.
You've been there. You've been in the same place for 7
years.
Yeah.
Wow.
And how long have you been in Los Angeles?
Going on 8.
Okay.
No, you've lived there pretty much your whole time here.
Yeah, I lived in one apartment with Tyler and Corey in Hollywood, Hollywood and Western, basically. And then and then I moved in with Jess after about a year of being in LA. But yeah,
that's a great apartment.
Yeah, it's a good spot. It's
Yeah.
quiet, secluded, but so we know David in the back. He used to throw like big parties. He'd invite us, but we never went. But he's cool. He's a cool dude. Super nice.
Oh, I would have been hanging out with Dave all the time.
Oh, he was the Ragers, dude. Like these were fucking bumpers. And then our old neighbors were awesome. One, the girl, she was a dancer sometimes at Jumbo's, super cool. And then her boyfriend Ryan was super chill, and we would like hang out. They would come to our parties, we would go to their parties. Like super great relationship. But then they had a kid and moved out. So we got these new neighbors.
Weren't they? I helped them move.
Ryan and Alex?
Yeah,
probably.
I helped one of your neighbors move when I was doing Buddy Truck.
Yeah. Probably, yeah. It was
Oh, really?
I think
That's
that was
hilarious.
them if they moved to like Highland Park area.
Yeah, they did.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then years later, I ended up, when I was working on Paradise Hotel, was that 2 years ago now? I don't even know. Dude, time is nothing. But I walk I walk into this building, and I'm sitting there, and I see Ryan walk past me, and I'm like, "What the fuck, dude?" And he's like, "What are you doing here?" And I'm like, "Oh, I just started on this show." He's like, "Oh, I've been working here for a while." He's like, "I'm an accountant here." I'm like, "Oh shit, that's awesome." So we would chill. It was super cool having somebody in a new building.
That's awesome.
New.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so they were great. We loved them. We were super sad when they moved, and then these new people moved in, and it has just been like awkward and annoying from day one. Like,
Really?
Why?
They're just not
Why
personable
annoying?
people. So like we were I don't know if I'm just being overly triggered by them or something, but they were already noisy when they like first moved in. Like they set up their TV on our shared wall, and they have like a sound system.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like blaring like Fast and the Furious, so it just sounds like a fucking racetrack behind my head the whole time. And I'm like, and Ryan and Alex were loud, and we were loud too back in the day when we would like throw Ragers or whatever.
Yeah.
But we were
Yeah.
cool about it because we were at least like nice to each other and like got on the same page. But they were just loud right away without getting to know us.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, every interaction has just been super awkward. And now it's because I'm super standoffish and I just don't give a shit about them as people. But the first,
Well, yeah, they got you to that point though.
Is it just a couple?
it's a couple, and I think their friend stays with them sometimes. But I don't know.
How old are they? Would you assume?
They're probably around our age.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, probably like early 30s. But
See, that's so weird, and they look like I don't get like, especially at your place. How could you not be like friendly or at least like try to make an effort?
well, this is the situation where I was like, why are you such a fucking weirdo? So we were parked out in front of our place and getting into the car to go somewhere. Like we had like bags packed and we were like ready to go. Clearly, like it looks like we're leaving to go do something, and when you're going to go do something, you probably had plans set up, whatnot. You don't want to be stopped. And
Yeah.
he like shouts at us from their porch, and he's like, "Hey, can I use your guys' garbage can?" And I'm like, "What?"
What?
And I'm like,
For what?
and then he's like, oh, "We have to wait for the city, like for some reason the payment got messed up or something. And we have to like wait for a new garbage can to arrive." And I'm like, am I Oscar the Grouch? I don't care. Throw whatever you want there, dude. Like, I'm not the garbage
all right.
police.
No, he
That makes more sense.
He must have saw you like going out every night to inspect the trash cans, like going through. Wait,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
isn't mine.
The garbage inventory.
Yeah, I threw this out the other day, but I didn't throw out this banana peel. Someone's using my trash.
Yeah, like I literally don't like people literally dig through our shit every time the garbage comes around to get the cans and something. Like that's just what happens in the neighborhood. I don't give a shit about the garbage. Like do whatever the fuck you want. And so like that put me off, and then they would just always be perpetually loud. And then a couple nights they had this super loud party, and it was like I don't give a shit. I have headphones, like I don't care. People are partying. I like to party. Do whatever you want. But it was already loud, and then some dude it's that guy at the party that like pulls out the guitar or whatever and just starts he just starts noodling on guitar, and I let it go for a good like 30 minutes. I let it happen, and then somebody plugs in an electric piano or something and like turns it all the way up. They like plugged it into their speaker system or some shit because it was like it sounded like it was right next to me through a wall. And I just fucking start wailing on the wall, just like boom, 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 boom. And it just gets dead fucking quiet. And I'm like,
they
yeah,
got the
that's what I
message.
thought.
Well, at least they got the message and didn't continue on.
Yeah, but then
Yeah, that's true.
after that, we were having a party during the day on a weekend, and I start playing music through my bass cab that I had set up. So it was like a little loud, but again, this wasn't like shaking the windows or anything. This was just kind of loud. And again, I have it facing away from their wall and all this stuff, and they bang on the wall.
Oh, for sure, because they were like, "Oh, we're getting back in this guy."
Yeah. And
They were waiting for this moment.
I bang back and I say, "Hit that wall one more time. I fucking dare you." I was a little
So there's
drunk
just
at
a
the time.
war happening.
So
That
maybe it
sucks.
was just me being extra standoffish and already like pissed off that they were just weird, awkward people. And then also they would invite these fucking, I don't know if they were their friends or what, but they had these dumb bitches. You know these women that wear sun hats all the time?
Women.
You know,
I mean, yeah, kind of.
like sun hat girls.
Like Kentucky
Yeah.
Derby people.
Yeah, mint julep types.
Yeah. And like she's outside talking loud as fuck and like chain smoking cigarettes, and the smoke is like blowing into our window, and I'm just like, God, I fucking hate these people. Like if they're friends with sun hat girls,
Yeah.
I don't want to be friends
So
with them.
game on.
Yeah. I don't know.
You
Maybe I'm
should,
just an angry, hateful
force
person.
them to move out somehow. You know,
No,
start
they've-
making threats.
They've been here so long. It's just
Yeah,
like,
we can have band practice in your apartment. Get
It's
them
like
out
the-
of there.
Yeah.
Star 6ix9ine.
Star
Hell yeah.
69 them.
Start thinking of some sexy lyrics.
Yeah, but it's basically
Done.
just the Cold War at this point. We just kind of ignore each other. Oh, and every fucking time they leave the house or go out to do anything, they slam the front door, and it like shakes our place, without fail.
That's
Do they know that
annoying.
you have a baby
That
now?
is annoying.
Oh, I hope they do, because he's loud as fuck. So I hope they get every
Every
ounce of
time,
decibels
every
that
time
we
he
can
cries, they bang on the wall.
No, they haven't done that.
That would be so obnoxious.
But yeah, I mean, and we're pretty good about him not crying. Like, yeah, we don't let him cry for too long. But
You don't do the what's that method called when you just let the baby cry it out?
neglect.
The neglect method. No, that's
No,
that's
I
a
know,
real
yeah.
method. I
No,
don't know
I
what
know,
it's
I know.
called, but yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you're not, when they're this young, you're not supposed to let them cry too long. It can like give them,
I forget your baby's like 1 month old.
yeah, almost.
Yeah, brand new.
Let's see, he's 2 more days and he'll be exactly 1 month.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah,
I haven't even met little Jimmy yet.
true. It'll be
No. Once this is over.
I'm coming
know.
over tomorrow. I'm coming over on his 1 month birthday. I'll bear gifts.
bring him a pack of
I'm
smokes.
bearing gifts.
Yeah.
Pound on the next door neighbor's door and then run into Anthony's.
No, I'll bring him some Chicago type things. I'll bring him some Culvers,
Oh yeah,
Old style.
old
Some
style
old style.
Malort,
Yeah.
and yeah, we'll have a good time with him.
Yeah, do a shot of Malort per day that he's been alive.
surely that's the healthiest thing. A growing
gotta
boy
start
needs his
young.
Malort.
They got to build up the tolerance to eventually
Yeah.
break that tolerance.
Start him
down.
out now.
Yeah.
It's like I say, got to start him golfing now. Got to start him drinking Malort now. Because by the time that they're able, it'll be like the next John Daly.
Why golf? If I was gonna do anything, I would want my son to be like an NFL kicker.
That's
Okay,
literally.
okay, that would be great. Yeah.
I've said this. I'm
Kicker.
like, the only way he's allowed to play football is if he's a kicker. Like that's the only
Kicker, long snapper.
Yeah,
All right, get him started in soccer early, and you
Yeah.
know just
build that leg up.
practice. Yeah, because
We'll see, but I mean, golf. You can't be a
They don't even wear
you can't be a
pads.
50-year-old kicker, but in golf, you can be a 50-year-old pro golfer and make
Yeah,
millions
but you-
every tournament.
Only if you're like the best of the best, though.
That's why you start him out now.
How
I'm
old is
saying he
Robbie
could be-
Gould?
Robbie Gould's probably like 40. I think he's Tom Brady's age, actually. I think he's 43, maybe.
No way, he's not that old.
He's 37 years old.
No, wait, did you just look it up?
yeah, he's 37.
Oh, I was right.
He's only 37?
Yeah, that
He just
seems
looks
right.
like he's 45.
Wait, who's Brady's? There is a kicker who's Brady's age. Oh, maybe it's Vinatieri.
But what I'm saying is, he could go to school, graduate at 22, get drafted, and then play 20 years in the NFL, making a minimum of at least $1 million a year. He's
Yeah.
gonna make more than
Oh,
that.
yeah. You got to be good. Yeah, you got to be a good kicker.
You don't even have
Yeah.
to be good. You have to be like league average,
Yeah,
and you'll still
To
make
play for
millions.
to play for that long? No. To play
Not
for
for sure.
20, 15 years? Like Robbie Gould is above average kicker.
Yeah, he is.
Like
But-
his career, he's made 86.9% of his field goal.
Just let
Which
me
is
be
pretty
let me be
good.
Son's
That's nuts.
agent, because I feel like I can play a little hardball with the big boys, with the Drew Rosenhauses of the world.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's have like a signing day, and I can sign your son. And I'll hold the contract next to him, and he's like a month old, and he's my first client, and my only client is a baby, and we'll see how this pays off.
Yeah,
in
but
20 years.
but it's worth it. You're thinking about the future.
I'm just signing every baby born. Like, if anything happens, I could.
Go to the hospital. That's your.
Is there a hospital for like gifted babies?
Oh
I'll-
yeah,
I'll,
for
I'll
sure.
start there. Or for
Yeah, they
babies
know
with, like,
they know
super
before they're gonna be
powers.
born.
Have
Yeah.
you heard about there's like this sports bookie over in Europe that you can bet on like your relatives to like win the PGA Tour or some shit like that. Like you can bet on, so like if you have a younger kid, like, and people have won bets, like if their kid's like a tennis prodigy, they'll bet on them to win Wimbledon or whatever years from now, like in a certain time frame. And then if they win, it's like a fat payout, and it's free
Someone's
advertising.
done it and somebody's won.
Yeah, multiple times.
Wow.
That's pretty awesome.
I was just reading it like a little article about it, but yeah, it's
Odds are not on your side.
I thought you were gonna say that you can bet on like their like middle school basketball games or something.
Oh
Like,
no, that'd be
okay.
dope too.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Give you incentive to go.
Should we start a middle school basketball gambling site?
Absolutely, that'd be
Yeah,
so fun.
For sure. For sure. Is LeBron James kid still in high school, right? We can start with that.
Yeah.
Is he still in high school? I feel like he's been there for a while.
I think he's
No,
still in
maybe
high school.
because they started covering him when he was in like 5th grade, though. Somebody it probably is.
I think he's up in like Calabasas or something like that.
Yeah, they all are. They all play for like the same teams and shit.
Yeah.
My one of my
Well,
old
money
bosses,
back.
his son played with Scottie Pippen's kid.
No tipping.
Yeah.
Is he Scottie Pippen Jr.?
I
What's
I
the
don't know
kid's
his
name?
name.
He didn't
But-
do anything.
Scotty
They
Jr.,
won
yeah.
they won state in
It's
basketball
always
too.
like
Yeah, you know?
it seems it's very rare that if you yourself are like a famous athlete, like your kid is then famous too. It doesn't happen often, like
I feel like in baseball it's happening more often, way more often than it used to, actually.
like who was a star where their kid's a star now. You got Vladimir Guerrero.
Dante Bichette, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette's not a star yet.
He's pretty good.
He is.
Um,
I feel like Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is more of a star.
Oh yeah, for sure. There's a few other. Like there's more in baseball than anything else. I mean Patrick Mahomes, but his dad played for a while. He wasn't
But
like
what
a
I'm saying,
stud,
his dad wasn't a famous athlete. His dad was an athlete, but no one knew Pat Mahomes, the relief pitcher.
Yeah, he wasn't like
He
Yeah, he
not,
wasn't-
it's not
he
like
wasn't
Bobby and Barry Bonds,
he wasn't like Mariano Rivera. Yeah,
or like Ken Griffey and Ken Griffey Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
it's usually like a nephew of somebody.
Yeah.
Like
yeah, that is true.
yeah, that's what it seems to be more of.
Yeah, who's that quarterback that like broke in? Oh, it's Jim Kelly's nephew. He was in
Chad
Denver. Yeah, yeah, but he's not even good. He's
No,
just
no, he's not. He was the last pick of
he
the
got
draft.
hammered and broke into a house.
Yeah, sounds like he'd be a good person to party with.
He'd be a great neighbor.
Yeah, no, he would be a terrible neighbor.
You wake up and he's just on your couch. Like, what are you doing?
Just passed out.
That's hilarious.
Well, I think that about wraps it up, huh?
Yeah, it's good to be back, boys.
It feels
It is
good.
good. And if you were listening to this, hoping to hear some Catch a Predator stuff, sorry.
Oh, they're coming. Don't you fret.
If anyone knows how to, actually, I mean, we know how to do it. We just got to make it.
Yeah, don't you fret.
Well, boys, thanks for this emergency meeting. I think it was fruitful.
It was very fruitful and bountiful.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Yeah.
We'll talk to you.
Yeah, we'll talk
smash
to you.
that subscribe button, huh?
I'm not going to say that, but go ahead, Tom.
I already did.
I'll smash Tom's hopes and dreams. That's all.
All right. Peace out.